I'm David Carson from David Carson Design.
My name's Philip.
Meu nome é Fred Gelli, eu sou fundador e diretor criativo da Tátil Design de Ideias no Rio de Janeiro.
And if you're not blind, you're watching Be Change.
And if you're watching Be Change.
Do I get creative blocks? Not really. Usually a white piece of paper inspires me. I think as a creative, you're a sponge. All the impressions that you can, you suck up all these impressions from people that you see, and in a creative process, it comes out again in a different way. When do I block? I had that sometimes in my career, is when too many people ask me too many ideas at the same time. Then you go like, think of your own ideas, come up with your own ideas. You get overloaded. You should never forget your brain is an organ like your liver and like your kidneys. Sometimes your brain needs rest, and in this day and age, a lot of people take a break, go on the internet, and this is all the brain that has to do it. Sometimes you have to just sit on your bum and be, not do anything, just be. I would advise you to sometimes sit on your bum and do nothing in between two ideas. The worst piece of advice I got is never do what a client asks you to do, but do what a client needs. That's a good piece of advice. The worst piece of advice, lick somebody's ass. Oh, maybe that's offensive. Well, my first advice, but turn around, is to do exactly what people ask you to do. No, you should. Your brain, your creativity, you should decide what to do. And then hopefully they will buy it. I would say if you have like a brilliant idea and you draw it, get it out. Don't let it gather dust over there. Get it out and try to produce it. Maybe all by yourself. Get somebody, a friend with a camera, and make a demo and go to the client. That's what we try to do with radio, and with radio it's easy because production is rather cheap, well, cheaper than TV production. If you have a great idea, we record it in the studio. After the session, there's always some time left, and we go to a client who doesn't do radio and say, "Hey, what about this? Play, sold." It can be that easy. I wish you a lot of success with it. How do I get them to trust me? I think by doing good work. I think the reason why customers come back to you to write their radio commercial is because the last radio commercial you wrote for them worked well. They trust you. And I think maybe the reason why agencies contact me to write their radio commercials is because they don't have creatives or copywriters in the agency who know about radio. Sometimes they just call me up because they've got too much work. But I think especially because I've been in radio advertising for so long that they trust my ability to do it right. And because I'm a nice person. Probably. The general question is, what's the age limit for you to actually leave the business? And I think it's easier to be a somewhat older creative when you're a freelancer than somewhat an older creative in an agency. Because in an agency they want to refresh the troops and they want to get young people in. Because sometimes do it because they're cheaper. So I think in my case, when it boils down to radio, radio and age, they go well together, because the older you get, the more experienced you get, the more writing, the better your writing skills are. And to do radio well, you really need to be able to write well, because you can't hide behind visuals. If there's no idea, there's no idea. When there's no idea in a print ad, you can still look at a beautiful woman holding a bottle of perfume.
Great, thank you.